Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to the Beaver Dam. It's still morning. I got about 2 minutes left here, at 3 minutes before it's going to be afternoon or at noon. That's when our start time is. The warm-ups have already started for the third place game here at the 14UB State Tournament being held here in Beaver Dam at the Family Center Ice Arena. Absolutely great atmosphere here. They do a nice job with their lights. You saw that just a little while ago to give the girls an experience. And the ice is looking fantastic, so congratulations again to Opie and the rest of the volunteers who work out here to take care of this facility. It's just amazing what we've got going on. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. I'm going to let you know, please put some stuff into the chat. Third place, so in that chat, let me finish talking about that a little bit here before we talk about these two teams. So put some stuff in the chat. Let me know who your favorite player is, where you're watching from. Love this. And if you've got friends and family who would love to see some hockey, don't get a chance to see the girls on your team skate a lot, like some of the snowbirds who are still down south, send them the link. Tell them to get on here and watch. The more people we have on here, the better. And the more chats I have out there, the better. Again, tell me who you're cheering for. Who's your favorite player on the ice? If I mispronounce some names, I'm always up there for corrections, so always send that stuff to me as well as we got these two teams warming up. So let's talk about what we've got here. We've got Wisconsin Valley Union, the Eagles, taking on the Washington County Ice Lynx is what I was told is their nickname. Nice. I like the pink outlines and stuff like that. It looks really sharp up against the black. Wisconsin Valley got here by, first of all, they beat Fond du Lac 3-1. Fond du Lac ended up being the consolation champions. And then they lost to Chippewa Falls Eau Claire Co-op 5-3, and that puts them here in this third place game. Over on the other side, you've got Washington County. Washington County won their first game against the Western Wisconsin Stars 3-0, and then they lost to Beaver Dam 8-1. And both of these teams now are playing there for third place. I don't know if your chart is filled out or not, but we had Ozaki beat Sauk Prairie for the 7th place game. And then Fond du Lac beat the Western Wisconsin Stars for the 5th place game here at the 14B State Tournament. We'll be back here. I'm going to take about a 30-second break so I can get some hydration, and we'll be right back on the air as we get ready for the first puck drop. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. Hope you all enjoy the broadcast. Here we go. Get ready here for some championship Sunday action here. The winner looking to go 2-1 at the state tournament. The other team will leave with a 1-2 record coming off of the other side. So again, I'll talk a little bit about these teams from what I got. This is the first year for Washington County to have a Bantam girls program. They're part of the first Ice Lynx season 6 years ago. So here we go with a puck drop. Taken there by Wisconsin Valley, and offsides on the whistle here for some 14U action. So really excited about having this game here today. Once again, I'm going to do the best I can to bring you the broadcast. I'm the solo adventure up here. I run the camera, run the computer, and run my soundboard all at the same time. Right now I can see that we've got about 16 computers who are logged on there. I know we'll do better as I continue going through, but please let people know. I pop in there, and I will answer stuff in the chat, usually at the intermission. Penalty is going to be called here right off the bat. Not sure what the call is. Body check is going to be the call by number 22. So right off the bat, the Washington County Lynx, they're going to go on the power play. 20 seconds into the game. So number 22 with a body check for the Eagles. And number 22 for the Eagles is Molly Fox. Body check is the penalty call. Coming in right at the blue line. They got lucky there as they both skated at the simultaneous, because I thought that for sure that would be an offsides. Puck is taken away. Coming back with it. Washington County is on the power play. Trying to get something working here. Almost tried there, but a good job there by Wisconsin Valley to stop the attack. Banged off of the boards, coming back into the zone. Number 9 was there for Washington County. That's Tasha Tyler. Taken away. I try and get some of these kids in there as much as I can. As I see it, number 10. I did not have a number 10 for Washington County. Maybe I wrote them backwards. I'll have to double check here. If I actually wrote the team names backwards. Nope, I didn't, so I'm not sure what happened there. Killed off that first penalty. Looks like there's going to be an icing called. We'll have a face-off coming back the other direction. 12:59 left here in the first period. You can see that scoreboard in the upper right. Again, I'll get to stuff in the chat, usually about the intermission. That gives me enough time to do that in a little bit of time. Good job here by the managers. Head coach is Rachel Graves for Wisconsin Valley. And assistant is Jackie Chanowski. Dan Cuff and Brady Spees. And Nicole Spees was the team manager. Was able to get me some of this information. Tried and read it down low, and a good scoop there by the goalie for Washington County. Emma Stilo. Gotta love the back, pink hair coming out of the back. I really love the flow of the stuff that's there. The excitement always, I don't care what level it at. It's a state tournament here, and these girls earned it, and they want to compete. Trying to get it out of the zone, they do. But held up there and checked in nicely. And then it's going to be an offsides as it's going to get dumped low by number 9 for Washington County. That's going to be Tasha Tyler. So we started out right away with a penalty. Pretty close. Killed off. Face off. Jacobson. Number 77, and a good whistle here on the save from Emma Stilo. Puck hopped out. I think they're looking for a new puck. Oh, high stick is going to be the call on number 90, Lily Spores. It's going to have a penalty. I didn't see that. I'm trying to still get myself into the flow here, folks, and that's on me. So apologies for sounding a little bit backwards here. So a high stick on Spores. Coming back with a shorthanded chance. Gets to the line first. Moved it and just couldn't get it over. comes out now. He's trying to stop the attack. Cross ice pass. Down to the blue line, picked up there by the Eagles. Icing is the call. Still 1:03 left here on the power play for the Eagles. Good battle in there. These two teams both are starting out pretty quick. A little bit more physical than I expected to see. Kicked away there from the skate. I believe that's number 3, Kira Beversdorf, sorry about that. Ready to the high slot. Almost a chance there for Jacobson. It's going to fall off sides at the line. Nope, they get back. I thought that for sure that they were going to get in there. Picked up. Nice move there at the line. Making a couple of nice moves. I believe that that's number 16, Campbell Spees. Shot towards the net into the shin pads. Good location there. Wearing the C. I can see it for Washington County. Trying to take it herself. Gets it into the zone. Slams on the brakes. Looks to make a couple of moves. Tried to get it into the slot. Turned over. Good hustle coming off of the bench. That's a great hustle play by number 17 for Washington County, Lila Reed. And the penalty is killed off, but this time getting there first, trying to get it centered, and a good job there stopping the attack is number 5, Riley McCord. Tried to get there first, put the head down and was rushing down there. I don't know what's trying to hustle after her is number 70, Jillian Crossdale. Hope again I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for joining us there. I got 24 computers logged on, which we really appreciate. We sometimes have viewing parties, and sometimes I've had people actually take a picture and send it to me. If you're having a viewing party, that would be awesome. If you're not having one, let's get one set up here. You got some good hockey taking place here right now with these girls. Good move there, slamming on the brakes, trying to reverse direction, does. Bangs it off of the board. Drops it down low again. Ricocheting off of the back of the net. Trying to get it out, and a good job here. Held in, shot towards the goalie, and it's going to get on top of it is number 1, Izzy Wojcik. Didn't have a chance to talk about her as of yet, but we will get on here. And again, I appreciate all the information that was shared with me by these managers, so thank you again for taking the time to do that. I like to do this a special thing here for the team, so I think it's really neat, especially at a state tournament. But I've done a lot more, done stuff for Wapan's youth tournaments, and so if you're ever looking in the future for your associations, let them know that they could certainly set up regular tournament here if the girls have one for Beaver Dam. I'd be glad to help broadcast that. Trying to get on top of it. The puck is loose in front. Good battle there by Wojcik. Trying to make a move. Good pass. Hit it on the tape. Walking in a better defensive play, but following up is the center. And again, a good stick check there to stop the attack. Dumped towards, a ricochet and a good cover there by Stilo. Good action here for these girls. The 14U. A lot of teams have a combined 14 and 12 as they have some of the girls from the 12s come on up and play as well. And I'll take a look at some of that information, see if that's what's there. It does not look like that for Washington County. I cannot see, I don't see a 12 on there at all. So Washington County with all 13s and 14-year-olds. Banging it off of the boards, held in there again, flying onto the ice. Shot, tipped up in the air. Good active stick in the zone. I love the hustle that they're showing right now as they come off the bench. I don't know if they show the same thing on. I haven't seen them making changes. I will tell you, though, that's the biggest thing you've got to teach kids is quick to the bench, quick off of the bench. Because the faster you can make those changes, a lot of teams, they just practice gliding to the bench to make those changes because they're tired. And if you're too tired to get to the bench, then you've been out there too long. Face-off coming here, trying to pick up again some of these numbers. It's hard for me when they're that part tucked in. I think that's Mahoka, number 39. Cheyenne Mahoka, who is in center, was. Coming back here and hustling was Crosdale. Swung it over to number 2, J.C. Smith. She gets it out into the neutral zone. Tried to get it through. Did not. Back down low. 7:34 left here in this first period. 0-0. 3 shots each team on net. Trying to get it out. Can't pick up the number there. I think that might be 19, maybe 17. Lila Reed. Crosdale with it. Stopped again at the blue line. This time she's got room. Dumps it in low off of the block, off the glove. Pushed to the corner. Nice play there again by Wojcik. Banging it off the boards, trying to get that half-wall breakout. There's going to be a penalty there, I think, that she was taken down. So hand is up, trying to get the extra attacker. The goalie doesn't see that they could come off the ice. I'm surprised nobody's yelling. And we have a penalty here. It's going to be a trip. Oh, it's going to be body check on number 17. For the ice. Or, sorry, yep, the Lynx. That penalty is going to be on number 17, Lila Reed. It's going to be a chance here again for the Eagles. Shot towards the net and a save. Picked up, banged off of the wall. Held in there nicely by number 7, Katie Winder. Right, slams on the brakes down below. I can't see who's running the quarterback down below. Whoops, that was the ice trying to clear it. That's on me, my fault. Good job there defensively. I think that was Cop Spores. Hustling to get there with a nice stick check and taking it away is Jacobson. Good hustle. Play again. They do a nice job of covering each other, what I'm watching out here. Got back on sides. Tyler, that one might have looked like a trip. That's back. Henry Bix got the hand up and a glove save, and that's going to put in the box. Get the equalizer at the 5:56 mark. Still 40 seconds of 4-on-4. It's going to be number 31 for the Eagles. That's going to be Bryn Bannock. Shot, save, luck is loose, back out to the high slot. Shot towards the net on the ice and picked off there by the Eagles. Tried to skate it out of the zone. Tape-to-tape pass right on, kicked forward. Beautiful work. That's number 14 who got it down low. That's Lila Cuff. And coming right back into the neutral zone. Moving it is the ice Lynx. Trying to pick up a number. 39 once again. That's good hustle there by Cheyenne Mahoka. And a shot and a save and a whistle. 5 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Before number 17, Lila Reed's going to be able to come back on the ice and work on a power play. Held in there, trying to get it out of the zone. A good move again to get it past and get it down to the boards. Losing it, blowing a tire right up against there with a little help. And that looks like that's what's going to be called, a little bit of assistance. Going to put her into the box. So they're going to call this really tight, it looks like. We're already on to our 5th penalty of the period. Number 90. Lily Spores. It's her second penalty already for Spores. I think if she gets 5, I think she's out. Maybe it's 4. I'll have to find out what the WAHA rules are. Knocked down. That was good effort there to get a lot of power behind that while you were falling down. Still 4-on-4. Shot towards the net. Stopped on the attack. Back into the neutral zone. And it's going to be picked up there by number 15, Allison Kiekler. Kiekler moves it into the neutral zone. Puts it down towards the ice defensive zone, and it's picked up there by number 44, Amelia Riley. Power play here now for the Eagles. Makes a good move there, but a good defensive play, knocking it away from her stick, and then getting it out in the zone, forcing them to come and tag up. They got to wait. Held on there, and I think the puck crossed the line. She tried to hold up but was unable to. And they get the whistle for the offsides at 4:09. 28 seconds still left here on the power play for the Eagles, Wisconsin Valley Union. Stevens Point, Wapaka area. I think that there was one other school that I'm missing there that I think that the area was. So if I missed that, please feel free to put that into the chat as well. So we come back. Mohaka with a couple of good moves, gets it around and then dumps off the side of the net. Hoping that their team can get in there on the forecheck. 8 seconds left. Crossdale gets a stick in the way. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and it's over. Back to full strength. Icing is the call. 3:38. Coming back, Wisconsin Valley did a great job there of getting aggressive. Still, I like the way that the ice are flying around there, and they're doing a great job with their sticks, keeping them in the zone, passing zones. Face-off won by Wisconsin Valley. Cuts her off, number 9, Natasha Tyler. Good physical player out there. Slamming on the brakes and reverse it, and it sneaks out. They had the numbers. I could see her sneaking over here. Offsides is the call. Number 10, Ellie Chakowski was there. Trying to break out. Good read by her. They just couldn't get her the puck. One and pulled back there by Tyler. Nope, she pushes it forward instead. Just pulled the stick a little bit. Got it in the zone. Ice trying to clear, they do. Not going to be hard enough for an ice, I don't think. Going after is number 15, Autumn Brish. I guess it was hard enough for an ice. And we get the whistle. 3:03. Then we'll be coming up to that first intermission. The intermissions are about 3 minutes. That gives me a chance to usually pop some stuff off of the chat and talk a little bit about some of the girls that the managers were able to provide information on and make it a little bit more personal. Sometimes there's some good funny stuff that gets put out there as well. I've done some of the broadcasting in Waupun. They always talk about the coaches liking line dancing and doing some knitting and then taking long walks on the beach. Gotta love it. It makes it fun. Shot up over the top of the net. Hit the bottom of the rail and came ricocheting back out. Shot again. Oh, almost had the tip up over the top of the goalie, Emma Stilo. Shot towards the net. Stilo gets a pad on it. Back up against the wall. Ice have it. Get it cleared. Put a shot on net, forcing the Eagles to go back. And here's that chance they wanted before. Right on the tape this time. Shot into the trapper. Getting on top of it and getting the whistle is Stilo, as Ellie Chanowski was trying to get in there. Shot just a little bit too far out. I know a lot of people like to see them dump it and hit it at the blue line or just get inside and then push it in there. It's great if you know that you're the faster team and you can get the forecheck pressure in there. And a dump in usually from that area out to the goalie, you're talking about almost an automatic save. And it's just a freebie point that you're giving out to the goalie, and that's a turnover somewhat because you got to stop your momentum. Back out to the D. D to D pass. Nice move there. Got it into the slot. At the high slot. Shot into the trapper. Knocked down. And then pushed to the side. Chip back into the zone. I don't know if that will be icing. It looks like it'll be an easy icing, and that's the call, and we get the icing. 1:26 left here in this first period. These two teams are really doing a great job of battling out here. We should be in for a great final. Coming up here next, the next game, scheduled to start at 2 o'clock. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's have a good time watching this third place match between these two women's programs. I know they listed as 14U girls, but these are all young women out here. Changing direction, going to pick it up in the corner. Up against the boards. Chipped into the neutral zone. That goes back in. Nope, it did not. Yep, offsides coming back here is Levy. Back here to live action, moving on. Forgot to fix my instant replay. I usually like to get that thing taken care of. For some reason, it's not giving me the video quality that I want. I'll have to try it on the next whistle and see what we've got going. I thought I did change it over just directly to my YouTube channel, but there's an automatic setting, and I don't know if that causes it to delay a little bit or what's the issue. Nice move there. Shot into the trapper, knocked down by Stilo, and a whistle. Thought that it was still in the glove, so lost sight. So let me just check here and see what we're looking at here. Still glitchy. I don't like that, so might try and switch out. I don't know if it'll allow me to change my settings or not. I usually have a better chance when I switch out those settings. 32.3 seconds. You can see it on the clock in the upper right-hand side. Even on shots, 7 apiece. Nothing in the back of either net. As the two netminders have kept everything out along with good defensive help to clear any of those rebounds. Wrapping it around, trying to get it out. They do, but I think that's going to roll unless it just happens to not get on there. And a good job there picking it up was number 16 for the Eagles. That's Campbell Spees. Trying to get it out. Spees has it. And that's going to do it here for the first period. 7 saves for both goalies, 0-0 on the scoreboard. Let's pop over there and take a look at the chat, and then we'll talk about these girls that was shared with me, so we'll get a little bit of information there. So is the game started? I must have had it just sitting there, so apologize for that, Linda. Kim says, let's go Lynx. Linda says, go Ice Lynx. And cheering for the Lynx goalie, Emma Stilo. So congrats. Thank you for putting that stuff out there. Goalie number 3 for the Lynx. That's Emma Stilo as well. Jennifer Bass pulled up a couple of things off of there. That's okay, Jennifer. Cheering for Giada Bass from Lincoln, Nebraska. That's the furthest that's watching so far for the Eagles. And 5, thanks for the stream. You betcha. I enjoy doing this. So if you're out there watching first, get a hold of some of the other relatives and neighbors and tell them to log those computers on here and put it on the smart TV. That is such an amazing experience here. And then make sure that they're able to put some more stuff in the chat. And again, I don't care how many times you put in there. If you see something you want to say, shout out, feel free to do so. Let's talk about Washington County Ice Lynx right here for right now. Number 2, J.C. Smith, 14 years old, 8th grader, plays volleyball, softball, and skiing besides doing hockey. Number three, Emma Stilo, the goalie, number 13 years old in 8th grade, arts and crafts and volleyball. It'd be interesting to know what times of arts and crafts she likes. Taylor Levy is a wing, 14, 8th grade. Sleeping, eating, and exercising are her fun activities. Tasha Tyler, Natasha, 13 and 7th grade, crocheting and volleyball are her additional hobbies. Cora Pauser, I think I pronounced that wrong. Poser, I think that is supposed to be. If I did it, somebody help me in the chat. Forensics and baking and cooking. Oh, I love that. Great activities. Allison Kiekler, napping, baking, and winter guard. What is that? Unless I'm reading that wrong, but that's interesting. I'd like to find out more about that. Lila Reed, shopping and reading. Ashley Fortney, cross-country track and reading. Likes to be out there. Must have loved to do the running stuff. Cheyenne Mohaka likes school. That is amazing. You keep that passion going, I hope. And crocheting. That's awesome. Amelia Riley likes softball, reading, coloring, and sleeping. I like the sleeping part. Number 45, Brianna Edgeworth, working and playing video games. Hope you got your first job. She's at 13. Not sure what she likes working at. Lillian Sira, volleyball, arts, and forensics. Number 66, Madeline Cap Spores, forensics, running, and knitting. Oh. So we got some crocheting and knitting, which are lost arts that are disappearing with some of the older generations. So I'm glad to see that some other people like it and are getting themselves connected with that. Number 70, Jillian Crosdale, softball and golf. Both the golf really flies in there, but you got to be careful. Changes your swing a little bit. 77, Dana Jacobson, soccer, track, and snowboarding. And number 90, Lily Spores, sleeping, dino chicken. Oh, dino chicken nuggets. Rebelling against authority. Let's see. Sarah Poser's the one that put this, or Poser's the one that put this together. So I was going to say, did Mom? Was Mom the team manager that was feeling that way? That's all right. A typical teenager. That's what I'm always telling. I'm the dean of students at Beaver Dam Middle School, and I contact the parents and I say, it's expected at this age. All the way up until, 16-ish. Coming in on the attack is Jacobson. Shot and knocked down there. What a great job again. Ice keep on the attack. Great turnaround there by Izzy Wojcik to stop that attack that came in there with a Lynx. Got poked out off sides, didn't get back on sides quite fast enough. Was number 77, Dana Jacobson. Let's talk still a little bit. This is the first year for Washington County to have a Bantam girl. So this is their 14th year. Many of these girls were part of the first Ice Link season 6 years ago. So I'm assuming they were 12 U's. So all 13 and 14s here. Great to see the program is growing. Again, I've enjoyed. I don't watch as much as I should because to me, this is pure hockey. It's not about lighting somebody up and beating them silly, which some people enjoy that type of stuff. I like to watch hockey. I like to see the skills, the skating, the stick handling, the shot selection, the defensive coverage. And that physical activity is typically is out of there for the girls. So you got to work truly on the skills. It's not to say that they can't be physical because you're in there battling for the puck and you still can rub. So right there, that's exactly what I was talking about, that type of play. But in the boys' hockey, he would have been lit up. Squirts outside of the blue line, so good offensive offensive zone attack time, if I can get it out. Comes back into the neutral zone. Picked up. So after that initial attack here, it's been pretty much in the middle of the ice. Coming back, nice move there. Trying to find the center of the ice, gets it over. Good pass release, but a little bit too hard and went off of the stick of number 10, Ellie Chanowski. No icing, that's waved off. Comes down. Here's a chance now for the Eagles, working it around out to the defensive zone. My apologies, the Lynx. Again, they switched on me, and that was on my fault. I wasn't paying attention. The Eagles trying to clear the Lynx with zone time pressure like they've had. So that's why she moved it out to the defensive position. It's going to be wrapped down in there. Number 14 hustling to get it. Cora Poser. Got a penalty coming, I think. Looks like it's going to be on the ice again, being a little aggressive here, which is fine. Tripping. Got to see who it's on, though. Number 77. Well, she saved because I think they said number 90, so that would have been her third penalty. So good job. I think that this is a good play here by Washington County. Dana Jacobson's going to take a seat at the 12:30-ish mark. Cross ice pass into the neutral zone. Crosdale looks like it's going to be an icing. Didn't quite get the stick on it. Minute 30 is the time on the penalty for the trip. Icing is coming back here. So power play here for the Eagles again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 power plays so far. Haven't been able to get one past Emma Stilo. Puck was tied up. Back into the center. They have some getting it out of the zone. Trying to get it down low. Rips it around. That's a nice play there by number 17, Lila Reed. Back into the neutral zone. Trying to get a hold of it. They had a chance for a short-handed. And it looks like that's going to be touched. And it's going to be a hook is going to be called. See who that's going to go on. At the 11:42 mark, a good call here by Henry Victor. A nice job of showing it. It's going to be on number 15 of the Eagles, Autumn Brish, with the hook. 40 seconds here then of 4-on-4 hockey. And then there'll be a power play coming up for the Lynx for a little bit. So 4-on-4 creates a little bit more space. Typically, I would say the team that skates the fastest and is able to move the puck is the one who's going to be at the advantage with that extra man. Hops up, off of the crossbar. What a play. She may have got the glove on there too, Wojcik. Izzy Wojcik, I think she popped up there. That one popped up and hit the crossbar. Great reaction, almost had it there on the attack. 16 seconds still of 4-on-4, and then we'll get a full power play here. Oh, not a full one, but basically, 50 seconds. It looks like that's what they're going to have. Back in, pulled out. Kept in there by the ice. On the stick, tried to get it cleared out. Hustling to get there, and then being taken down. And I think that they're going to call a penalty. They are. On number 16, I think now is going to go in the box. It is. And that's going to bring up 4-on-3 for 4 seconds. I didn't hear what the call was. See what that call is going to be. 4-on-3. Slashing is the call. Tip towards the net, trying to tip it up. So slashing on Campbell Spees. And Washington County now is full strength. The length getting on top of it. I think she had gotten a stick a little bit in between her skates. Caught her by a surprise. Was Crosdale. Went down, she turned around to look at back and couldn't figure out what it was, but I think she had a stick between her skates. 5-on-3 here for the Lynx. For another 30 seconds. Shot wide of the net. Toe kick out there and got it. 20 seconds. Ladies got to be careful here on this 3. They are overly extending themselves. If they can get that thing back into the backside, they're going to have a chance on the swing. She was right there on the top of the hash marks. Had made that move and covered. So not running a typical triangle coverage. Right back out to the slot. Shot into the belly. Puck is loose. Into it, pads again. Puck is loose, and it's going to go in the back of the net. Number 77, I think, is going to get the goal. Putting it in, we'll see who they're going to give credit. But a power play goal at 10-10 here in the second period. I believe that it was number 77, but I'm not sure who they're going to give it to. See what they have coming up here. I'll get that from Wade Bates. They're a great announcer today. And that gives them the goal for the Ice. Still a power play. No, I don't think so. It is waved off. They just didn't clear the clock. So we're back on 5-on-5 because it was a 5-on-4 when the goal went in, and a good save there by Wojciech. Waiting for Wade Bates to tell me who scored that goal. We'll wait to see if I can pick it up. Henry Vick has a question that he's talking. They're checking it over. Gets that underneath the stick. So it looks like they gave it to Tyler, Natasha Tyler, with a goal number 9. And then the assist went to number 54, Lillian Sierra, for the Ice. And they strike first, 1-0 up on that scoreboard. There's a ton of sponsors that are in here, so usually you have somebody who's going to take that. Nice pass, stick to stick again, right on it. Shot towards it, knocked down, and then cleared by the defense. Exactly what they're supposed to do. Comes back, working it up against the boards, turned over, picked up there by Fortney. She whips it towards the goal, gets a save and the whistle at 8:54. We'll have a long change that's going to be taking place here. Sorry about that. I ended up taking a little bit of a drink here. At the end of the second intermission, will be along with do a Zamboni every 2 periods. Comes back around. Good hustle, good speed in there, and body control as well. It's great to see that. Banged it off for the boards, and that goes to the goalie. That'll be an icing. So I just wanted to comment on, so the goalie here, once you stepped towards the crease, or step forward or step towards the outside of the crease in juniors, and I didn't know this the first time, and I'm a goalie dad, so that's an automatic waves off the icing because they say you went to play it. They don't have that rule here in at the high school level for either boys or girls, and I don't know that it should be. I think that as long as they're doing what they're supposed to do. Taken away by number 17. She's going to go around the net, Isabel Janke. Save, and getting on top of it, ready for it again, was Izzy Wojciech. She's doing a nice job there. However, the shots are just mounting up. There's already 7-shot differential here. Coming up on halfway mark. It's 8:05 here in that second period. One forward. Mohaka tried to push it in there, try and catch the goalie flat-footed maybe and not quite ready for it. Swings to the opposite side of the ice, then moves it forward. That's nice into the zone. Great shot. Tipped up over to the top of the net. Wisconsin Valley Union Eagles trying to get something rolling. Number 31 is down low. That's Bryn Bannock. Still holding it there. Tried to get it there. Skates got in the way of the passing zone. And a good job there by the defense again to help clear, keeping them out of that slot. Now they've got an opportunity with speed. Turns on the Jets, blows past. Has a one-on shot into the pads, and a great save by Wojciech. Has a chance to hit it. Tried to get it to the backside. Did not make connection. Icing is going to be the call. And that's a good call. These two refs doing a great job of communicating with each other. So far out there on the ice. Nice work by these officials. Pace has really picked up nice compared to the fifth place game. Again, they did a great job of skating out there, but you can see why these two teams are in the third place, which should tell us a lot when we come to the championship game. Coming up here at 2 o'clock from Beaver Dam. Taken away, nice job back checking and picking that puck right off of the back pocket. Comes back and returns the favor, as that was Reed who initially took it away. And then number 22 comes flying in there, Molly Fox, and she gets it back. She's going to the bench for a change, decides to stay out, gets it put to her into the high slot. Couldn't pull the trigger. Two girls collide from the ice Lynx. Shot towards the net, and it gets under the glove, and a good job there by Emma Stilo to get on top of it and get the save. Face-off coming to her Trapper side. Both of these goalies, I believe, they're both regular goalies. Regular meaning that they keep the Trapper in the left hand and the blocker and stick in the right hand. Don't know why. I was told that just typically they started out with like a baseball glove style, and that was typically most of your baseball players were right-handed. Didn't have a lot of left-handed gloves out there, and as such, that was just what the goalie started with, and then you had some switching it up, and they started to call them the right goalie. So if you switch things around, and they're reaching out with a Trapper again and getting the nice save there, and the whistle is Emma Stilo, allowing both teams to make a change. Benches are about the same. Good numbers. I didn't see that pink bear sitting up there before. I don't know what that's about, but maybe that's their mascot or a missing player that they were hoping would be here. That might be the Lynx. Good job trying to hold it in the zone and trying to get it out. Both of these teams battling well. Gets into the neutral zone. Number 70, Crossdale with it. Gets into the zone. Follow up. And then it's chipped back into the neutral zone. Chipped down low. Turned over. The Lynx, trying to drop it in there. Mahaka had it there for a second. And trying to get it out is number 31. That's going to be Bryn Bannock. Gets to the official. He didn't know what to do, and it was an offsides. Good call over on this side. Good teamwork. Henry Vick making the call. Whoa, really bad over there. I didn't think she was going to win it. She did, and it was one there, but then it was put forward. It's an interesting starting position for Tasha Tyler. Good chance there, and almost put in by her own player, but a stop as that pad was stuck to the post like you're supposed to do as a goalie. Good play there by Emma Stilo. Trying to get it out. They do. Back check came in there. Ooh, the stick came back down on top of her. They could have called that, again, a slash, but they didn't. Maybe didn't see it. Have a different angle here. Trying to get it out of the zone. Nope, held in wide. Gets a pad on it, though. Kicks it to the boards. Giving her Eagles a chance. There's a penalty coming as Leafy got drilled to her backside. And number 22 is going to pick up the penalty. That's 3 straight penalties in a row for the Eagles. I can't remember what the numbers are for penalties. I think if you have 4, you're out of the game. I don't know that it was a body check. I think it might have been a roughing instead. But they give it a body check. It doesn't change how the penalty is set up. Power play here now for the Lynx, who have the lead at 1-0. Pulled back. Reed holds it at the line and then loses it. And here's a chance for a breakaway. Hustling down there is Bryn Bannock. Gets it into the pads and a great save by Stilo. Coming back the other way is Crosdale. Has Jacobson trailing. Dropped it to her. Nobody there to pick it up. And coming right back the other way into the neutral zone. The Lynx got to change things up here. Tag up and getting themselves reset. Not sure what the whistle is. I didn't see it. Cross check by number 90. Spores. Lily Spores takes a seat and they get rid of the power play with a cross check. 4:01. And we're going to skate 4-on-4 for a little bit again. 1:01 this time we're going to be skating. Got to get that clock reset. It was 4:01 on the time if they're looking for help. Nope, got to reset the game time. There you go. Good job. Good job there by the box. I believe that was Miss Trotter. Shot towards the net, hopping, bouncing puck. Staying right with it is Stilo. Four on four. Wrapping it around the boards. Bang back down low. 4-on-4 hockey. Still for another 40 seconds. Takes him, walks in, shot over the top of the crossbar by a couple feet. Trying to work it in. Picked up there by the Lynx, trying to get it cleared out. Banged it off of the glass. Almost had that chance to break out there. Nice job pulling it in with a stick by Madeline Cap Spores. Up against the boards. Chance here. They had a great chance to change, which they did. 2 seconds, and it's going to be killed off, and now they're on a power play here for 26. Shot towards the net, picked up there by the glove and gets the whistle, giving her players a chance to change. So a good, smart play there also by number 3, Emma Stilo, the goalie for the Ice. I hope at least I'm getting that right. I think I'm right on that. Yeah. Face-off down to her trapper side. Power play here for the Eagles for another 20 seconds. Up against the boards. Battling. Pulled back there. Oh, had a chance to pull the wrap and just couldn't do it. She was running the quarterback from behind. Bangs it up into the air. Puts it towards the net, and that's going to clear. I think that's going to do it for the power play and the attack coming by. Oh, the icing is called. So there's still 2 seconds that are left. I thought that the Lynx might have gotten there first, but they didn't. And that's where the whistle is. And 1, and that'll do it. We're at full strength on both teams, 5-on-5. Knocked down by Tasha Tyler. Picked up, looking to move it, steps into the side, gets it out off sides, I think would be the call. Yep. Good job. Trying to pull herself in backwards. You cannot cross that line before the puck gets there on the offensive side. So the blue lines designate your offensive and defensive zones, however you want to take a look at it. Between the blues is your neutral zone. And if they're at the red line here, if you make any pass that goes between or over 2 lines, either the blue to red, then to blue, or the red to blue, that is what is called icing. Just to try and give a little bit of a clarification out there. So I can remember watching my first couple of hockey games and going, what the heck why is that a penalty, and so on and so forth. So sometimes I like to help, and if you're a big hockey fan, if you got a better explanation, love to hear it. You can put that in the chat as well. We're coming up on 1:55. So there's your 2-minute warning for what do you want in the chat read out loud. Oh, knocked down again. That's going to be an offside, so they're going to get the whistle because it was cleared out of the zone. The other team, their teammates were still in the zone when the puck came back in, so that's where your offsides comes into play. 1:47 here in the second. We got a Zamboni coming up for the second intermission, so I got a little bit of time to kill. Picked up there by Tyler. Shot into the trapper, knocked down, still on the pads, and she gets on top of it and covers. Wojcik with an athletic move there. Nice play for the goalie, number 1. Comes back out, tried to shoot it towards the net, a slow roller. Those are the type that can usually sneak in because the goalies aren't expecting that. And you can see that Wojcik was reaching for it, but she couldn't get to it. It was so slow. Good defensive positioning right there. Picked up, getting it into the neutral zone. Cap Spores has it, and now a penalty is going to be called. Interference is going to be the call on Tyler. So again, a whole lot of penalties coming this period. The ice number 9 for a minute 30, so they'll go minute 13 here till the end of the period. That's going to give a 17 seconds of a power play into the next period for coaches asking for a clarification by the official. Did a nice job of asking very politely, it certainly looked like. Okay, drop down low. Power play here again for interference was the call on Tyler. Trying to get it into the zone. Got a stick on it, put it back down behind was Stilo into the slot. Oh, what a shot there. And a good recovery save. Number 17 really pulled the trigger well. Isabel Yankee on her knees. Or Janky, I'm not sure which one it is. If somebody can get that out there for me as well, that'd be great. 1:01 left here still on the power play for the Eagles. In at center's number 22, Molly Fox. Wins it, pulls it back. Shot towards the net by number 3, Kira Beversdorf. Has it almost taken away, does. Getting in there. Drops it back low as her teammates come back on sides, back into the neutral zone. Picked up there. A nice tip into Jacobson. Turning with it and going is Fox. Outside of the zone, so they got to go back and tag up again. They get back on sides, and a great read there by number 17, Lila Reed, to make that read and pick off that pass, then drop it down low. Coming up on 5 seconds, turning the corner, and that could be an icing, and it's stopped there nicely by the Lynx, and they get the whistle here at the end of the second period. Shots on goal came back a little bit closer here, as it was a pretty decent differential earlier on in the period. But you got 16 shots total so far that Emma Stilo has seen, so that gives her for that period, she had 9 shots and 9 saves. That's going to give you 16 out of 16 and 18 for 19 overall. So 11 saves in that period out of 12, 18 for 19. What a game for Izzy Wojcik as well. We're going to step aside here real quick. Let me grab a couple of drinks of some water, and then we're going to talk about each of these players and the teams a little bit. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream on YouTube. Also gives you a chance here to put some stuff in the chat. And again, I don't care how many times you enter stuff. Go for it. It doesn't matter. The girls love to go back and see what their what people were watching this game and giving some shout outs to them. And they don't care if grandma and grandpa say 3 or 4 times, or neighbors, or they just love to see it. I could just tell you, my son, when I started doing this, he's gone back several times to watch the broadcast. You're listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's live stream. I will be back here. Let's give me about a 4-minute break here, maybe 5. And then we'll be back from Beaver Dam at the Family Center Ice Arena. Welcome back here to the Beaver Dam Family Center Ice Arena. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Let's see if we got out there in the chats, and then we'll talk about this team a little bit, a couple of the teams' information here, especially about Wisconsin Valley Union Eagles. I'll see if I can match it up. Things were flipping back and forth. So let's see where we left off last time. Having a watch party in Kewaskum from Dan Bearneck. Awesome. Also had some other things that were out there for Yay Lynx. Linda Harriman. Woohoo, number 9, Tasha Tyler. Yeah, she's been a heck of a player. Go Lynx. I saw that from a watch party in Kewaskum. Love Dan, Chance, Scarlett, Ted, Gigi, and Sophia. Or Sophie, my fault. Sorry about that. Go Eagles from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Love that place. I've been there one time, but I had a blast. And it's a great place to take a vacation. Go Campbell Spees, number 16. Go Ice Lynx. Thanks for all the clarification. You're welcome. Again, it's pretty hard if you're not used to watching it, and sometimes I repeat myself, but that's okay. Awesome job, Emma, number 3. Woot, woot. Yeah, she's doing a fantastic job in net. You're welcome for the stream. Let's go Eagles from Sarah Fox and Janice Johnson. Grandma and Grandpa from Norfolk, Nebraska send love to Giada Bass. Go G. Yeah, fantastic. It's been great. So let's talk a little bit about these players here. Again, I've been really impressed. So first one I'm going to talk about is number 15, Autumn Brish. Plays volleyball. Hobbies include boating, hunting, fishing, listening to music, and shopping. Number 31, Bryn Bannock. Plays soccer, volleyball, hunting, fishing, hiking, Minnesota Wild, and going to music concerts. What kind of music concerts? There's so many different types. Number 16, Campbell Spees, a 14-year-old in 8th grade. Plays club soccer, runs track, loves to swim, water ski, bake, loves animals, and spending time with her family. That is a great touch in there. Number 10, Ellie Chanowski. Sorry about that. Plays soccer, track, volleyball. Her hobbies are swimming and baking with grandma. That is a great touch in there. That's awesome. Enjoy as much time as you can, I will tell you that, Ellie. Number 24, Giada Bass. I think it's Bass. I don't know if it's Bass. If I got it off, you'll have to just let me know that I'm supposed to pronounce it the other way. Interests are professional labradoodle grooming, long walks on the beach, and some candlelit dinners. In her spare time, she enjoys, and it got cut off. Dang. Number 17, Isabella Janke, or is that Yankee? Sorry about that. I didn't get that pronunciation. Plays volleyball, softball. Hobbies are playing piano, clarinet, interior decorating, and interests are training their puppy. Travel, and again, it got cut off for me, so I apologize for that. Izzy Wojcik, the goalie, number 1, plays tennis and runs track. Interests are travel. Hobbies are reading, running, and eating ice cream. Well, you've been showing some pretty good athleticism out there, so it's impressive. Again, it's a common theme. These kids are athletes, and if you don't think so, you try and stand on a 1/4-inch wide metal blade with both feet and see how well you do on that. So I always constantly talk about that. I'm going to start from the bottom because I got my thumb moved here, so it's on the opposite side. Number 5, Riley McCord. Loves hiking, playing lacrosse, running, painting, traveling, photography, and spending time with her brothers. Number 22, Molly Fox. Has played softball for over 10 years. So a 13-year-old, she started playing softball at age 3. That's amazing. Only a second year playing hockey. Wow. I don't like that. I did see her out there. She seemed like she was doing pretty well. Her favorite team is the Minnesota Wild. Mishka Larson, number 18, plays volleyball and softball. Her hobbies are making TikToks. So is it the dances or all the other stuff that goes out there on TikTok? Shopping, getting her nails done. I hope that they're not breaking off here when you can put it in your gloves. I certainly hope that doesn't happen. And hanging with the friends. That is a typical teenager thing. Lila Cuff, number 14, is on the mountain biking team. Ooh, I didn't even know there was one. Plays roller hockey. Yep. Running and spending time with her friends. Loves the beach and mountains, and I don't know what that is. Kira Beversdorf plays soccer, tennis, and volleyball, takes golf lessons, loves watching her cousins' sports. Hopefully they're returning the favor, and visiting her sisters that are away at, I'm going to say college, let's say, something like that, but I'm just guessing. And who else do we got up here? Did I get everybody? I don't think so. Number 7, Katie Winder, plays soccer, tennis, and volleyball. So I got off. That's my fault. I apologize. Dang. So it's run off on the second side of the sheet, so I tried to get it lined up as best I could, and rushing here as the teams are going to hit the ice. Not sure what's going on here. As they hit the horn and trying to get the refs out here as well. Great contest here, 1-0. These two teams are pretty equal so far. Did a great job of skating. These ladies are busting it out here, and they're nice again. I love to see the compete level that's taking place out here. These ladies are just as competitive as anybody else. Bass like the fish, thank you very much. See if I can keep getting some of those out there quickly while we're waiting for the girls to hit the ice here. Mary Beth Chanowski, sorry about that. Mary Beth got stuck in the middle of my love you, Ellie from Grandma. Oh, thank you. That's great. And thank you again, Jennifer, for making sure that I am talking about it as the fish. I don't even know why I thought it might be bass, but because it looked the same to me. My wife is a music teacher, so I end up, I see it both ways. Well, here we go, folks. Third period action coming up here. And right now, the girls are going around. Not sure why they still get their 3-minute warm-up. Guess they are going to give it to them. That doesn't make any sense to me. They just got done with their warm-ups, so they're going to continue to do it. And that's okay. And teams are stretching out, getting ready to play. Maybe that's because it's happened the last two games, so they decided just to keep it going. I don't know. But that's all right. We've got plenty of time ahead of schedule, 45 minutes before the next game starts. Coming up, Chippewa Falls Eau Claire Co-op and the Beaver Dam Wildfire coming up here next for the championship. So they're getting into the line dance? What is this? On their skates. That's pretty cute. Oh, blows a tire. Still 1:05 left here. The girls were they got the videos and everything out for the Lynx, so that was very interesting. At least they got a little bit of it going here. Not sure why we're I am impressed dancing on skates. Really got to have good balance, good coordination. Very interesting. I still got to figure out why they get that extra 3 minutes in there for the Zamboni just got done. And I thought the rule says you're supposed to have at least 3 minutes between intermissions or in between periods. So I'll have to find out. Again, I haven't done WAHA stuff. Let's see, my son's 22. So rules-wise, and I mean, if he was here, he'd be able to tell me. He's a level 4 ref. So maybe I'll just do that and reach out and find out what he has to say. Yankee, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kate the Great, thank you for giving me that so I can fix that up. Really appreciate it. Here we go. This third period is going to be amazing. And there we go. Start of the third period. Coming right in on the attack quickly was still as they had power play time. And we're back to full strength. Izzy Wojcik pushed it over to the boards, coming back, skating with a middle ice breakout. Don't see that a lot, but it is a great breakout. If you make a great read, was able to take it all the way 285 feet down to the other end. Trying to get it cleared out are the Lynx. Battling to see who can get there first. And a good hustle play by both players there. And Crosdale. Roughing is going to be the call. That's going to be against number who? Coming into the box, that's going to be number 9. I think that's her second penalty. It is. She just got out of the box. 14:04, and it was a rough. Coming back the other way, sorry about that. I'm glad we didn't get a goal quickly there. Again, trying to keep track of my own writing of stuff down and running the camera and running the sound. Moving it across the blue line. Shot towards the net and a good save there. Getting on top of it is Emma Stilo to keep that 1-goal lead. Trying to pitch the no-no. Number 31 is in at center. That's going to be Bryn Bannock. Trying to get it out, they do. Picked up there, coming back in on the attack on the power play. Good hustle play, wide. As Bryn Bannock again takes over, running it down. This time meeting a little bit of competition there by number 77, Dana Jacobson. Turning and going. He's got them backing up, giving all kinds of space. Good job there to move it in with all that space. Shoots it towards the center of the ice. Ricochets out and knocked down there by number 3, Kira Beversdorf. Shot on goalie. Stopped there by Izzy Wojcik. We got a game. Pass over, giving it to number 17 was Lila Reed. Back to full strength. Penalty is killed off. Trying to get in there. Gets the stop. Gets on top of it. A good job. Got to be careful about the spray. Number 14 was coming in hard. That was Lila Cuff for the Eagles. Yeah, I saw that comment about they're having. I love it, and I'm hoping this is. Yes, this is their last game for this season. I got that. I know, and I'm glad to say have fun. I'm just saying I've never seen it done by the whole team. But I don't usually do a lot of girls stuff except for a couple of girls' high school games. So had an opportunity here when my great PO, school police officer, had said that they suddenly had picked this up. And I said, well, if you want me to jump in and do some streaming for a reasonable price? And they said, yeah, come on in. So I had the opportunity to come in and do this. So this is really, the first time I think I've seen any women's WAHA action. Or girls, they call it girls. These are young ladies. Reverse in direction, that's number 44, Amelia Riley. Got it over to the half-wall breakout. Didn't have either middle ice open. Shot into the trapper. Drop down low, gets the pads closed. Puck is still loose and keeps it out. Stilo, amazing. How to keep that out of the back of the net with 2 sticks poking at it. Picked up there, trying to get it, turns, looks, shot towards the net. There's all kinds of pressure there. The goalie is kind of interfered with, but gets it back out, and a good job battling here. As you can see, the Eagles trying to get that equalizer. They're battling hard. Turning on the edges, getting into the zone quickly. Nice hustle, turns, burns past the D. Trying to rip it. I think that's number 15, Autumn Brish, but I can't see for sure exactly the number of that was. Her jersey's tucked in just a little bit. No, that was number 16, I believe, Campbell Spees. Now coming back the other way is Crosdale, number 70. Jillian Crosdale takes it, blows a tire going into the boards. Got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the penalty is. I didn't see who was there helping her into the boards. See what the call is. Number 7, Katie Winder is going to be called for the trip for the Eagles. At 10:40 here in the third period. And I think this is the first time I've seen that shot. Oh! Knocked down, and great job by Izzy Wojcik to seal the bottom of the ice. Oh, is it Winder? I didn't get the pronunciation, so if I blew that too, I'd say somebody letting me know. It looks like Winder to me. If I messed it up, it'd be great. I could just hear a little bit. I can't hear a ton through my headset, and I like it that way because I don't want all this crowd noise interfering. Shot! Knocked down. Good job there by Wojcik. Good quick attack there by the Lynx. Again, I really love the pink against the black. I think that's a nice job. That was number 9 taking that shot, Tasha Tyler. Just a better save there by the goalie. Okay, both of these goalies have played fantastic. Both of these teams skating very evenly. Back down to the slot. Goalie gets down on top of it and gets the whistle. Good job there. No panic whatsoever am I seeing from Wojcik. Really patient. And I know I got a son of a glare there. For some reason, my camera doesn't like the way the tint is going through the glass. All the way out to the top. Shot. Oh, just missed that upper corner. That was a great shot there by Lila Reed. Comes all the way back out to Reed again. This time on the ice. Getting down. Puck was loose. And a whistle. The official lost sight of it, so he blows the whistle like you're supposed to do. Still 48 seconds on the power play here for Washington County Ice Lynx. Still coming up yet. This is the third place game. We got a championship game coming up next with Beaver Dam taking on Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire area. One dump down low, trying to rim it around. Didn't quite get the reaction I think that she wanted. Half wall breakout, gets it chipped away, goes down low, puts her head down and going after it, trying to get a shorty maybe. Getting her wrapping around is Bryn Bannock. Has it. She's got 2 Lynx players just dogging her. She still is able to get it out. Crosdale chips it against the board. Bannock still stays in there. Held into the zone with a pitchfork play. Drip down low. I think that's, again, I got to see the sides number because got just a little bit of her jersey tucked up. I can't see if that's, I think that's number 16, Campbell Spees. I'll have to remember that. And now comes the Lynx. No time left, and that's killed off. And a good job there. Crosdale fires way outside, and an easy glove scoop for the goalie, number 1, Izzy Wojcik. Amazing. Like that with that power play, all of a sudden those shots shot back up there for the Ice Lynx, leading the Eagles in attacks, obviously, to the goalie. And I would say initially I thought that first period, I think they owned the offensive zone. The second period, though, the Eagles came out on fire. And right now I'm seeing it's equal. That's hopped up over into the benches. There's area, so we'll have a face-off coming out here. Probably at center ice, I'm guessing. 8:43 still left here in the third period. The Lynx with a 1-goal lead. Back. Picked up there. Here's an opportunity now. Makes a nice move and a good back check again to take it away. So number 77, 77, Dana Jacobson. Nice job there. Getting back into the play, back checking. Oops, there is a trip. No going to be called there. I think it was accidental as they tried to play it up against the boards. It's number 45, Brianna Edgeworth went down. Good hustle again by Jacobson. Here's a chance. Back into the zone. Pulled back into the neutral zone. Trying to get back onside. They all do. Good job there touching up on the line, getting it low, but unable to get there. On the forecheck now, Dana Jacobson was trying to get there. Reading that half-wall pass. A nice read there by Lily Spores to pull it away. That's a typical breakout that you're going to see. Right into the high slot. Shot into the glove as she watched it all the way is Izzy Wojcik. Snags it out of the air and gets the save. Yeah, I was going to take and mess with my instant replay too, and I didn't do that either, so sorry about that as well. For some reason, I don't know why it's herky-jerky like that, but see if I can make a change. A good save there. Stuck with the stick in her, but she was able to get it, so it was stuck around her neck. Purely accidental again. These teams are just battling. That's going to be an offsides. Didn't see her own teammate in there. I don't know if I can do this. So if I do lose, you folks, just stick with me. I'll be coming back to this. Stay there, and I know I shouldn't be messing with this stuff while got a great contest going on, but I got to try and see what we've got going here. See if that'll work, make a difference, as it has in the past. With me if I lose you. Picked up again. The Lynx had a good attack going there. The Eagles had a good attack going there for a little bit. Slamming on the brakes. I think that was Lila Reed, it was. Wrapped around, down low, trying to get there to run the quarterback is number 14, Lila Cuff. And the goalie is able to get on it as it came across the crease. So it's did not like what I did. Sorry about that. Well, that cannot be true. It only had to be true for a little bit there, so. Telling me it's not receiving enough, but I'm pretty sure it is. So if I do again, if I lose, you stick with me. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. Somebody could give me a quick just poke out there in the chat to make sure that everything is still coming across. I'd love it. Picked up there. I think that was Crosdale. Shot down low. Missing. So I'm seeing 6:04 on the replay coming back, so I think it is, and that disappeared, so I think I'm okay. Let's hope. The last 5 minutes and 35 seconds, you are going to expect to see all kinds of fireworks from both of these teams because they want that 2-goal differential, certainly for the Ice. Keep it away from their goalie. And then the Eagles here, they want to try and get in a score. So again, they go to that half-wall breakout from behind the net, tip towards it. And as Ice are doing a good job of reading that as their breakout now. And this would be obviously the time for the Eagles to switch to a different breakout. But that typically is pretty advanced stuff that you see. Good job keeping it there and then stopping the attack, forcing the Lynx to get themselves back on sides. They do just in time, right into the center. Good move there. Picked up there by a Bryn Bannock. Has it. Turns the corner, tried to get the center, and a great job defensively with the stick in the zone. Oh, just whiffing at it. Tried to get it towards the center again. It's picked up there by number 18, Misha Larson, and they score! The equalizer scored at 4:40, and we now have a tied contest here. Let's see if that equals replay looks a little bit better. It does, and it goes right in the back of the net, and we have a tie game at 4:40 here in the third period. The Eagles came out swarming. Expected to see that at the end, and I'll see now timeout is called. I didn't see who had the timeout, but wow. Let me give a shout out quickly if I've got these coaches' names too, and I'll let them make sure that they get the recognition because these guys are down, and ladies too, I should say. Gentlemen and ladies are down at the ice all the time to make sure the team can do what they need to. So let's take a look at Washington County. I've got it over there. Head coach Russ Farrell. So 10 with the goalie, Ellie Chanowski. I got to give the credit here quickly. And then number 31, Bryn Bannock with the goal. And I'm just making sure it's not Banachek because I wanted to make sure. That's what it's spelled here. So anyways, coaches for Washington County, Mike Kleba, I've heard that name before. Eric Fortney, Dan Mahaka, and Megan Sudik. And Sarah Poser again was the team manager, so thank you. And then let's give the head coaches Rachel Graves, Jackie Chiknowski, Dan Cuff, Brady Spees, and Nicole Spees is the manager. And we are going to see some scrambling here because nobody wants to go to overtime. Picked up there, the Lynx trying to find it, going wide. She wants the board. She gets it as Mahaka looking to see if anybody's going to go with her in the center. Wasn't there this time. Tried to slam on the reverse direction. It's there. Got time. Oh, good recovery. Back out into the slot. Trying to switch it to the backhand. Gets it there and taken away. Good work here by the Eagles defense. Picked up there by number 90, Lily Spores. She turns, banks it off of the wall, tries to get it down low. Too many. Looking at too many men. It looks like that's going to be the call. 3:57. It was probably pretty close. I'm agreeing right there. You can call it the way he sees it. So again, I wasn't watching exactly, but that's going to be Eagles number 24 is going to get called for the too many men. Or too many women, let's put it that way. At 3:57, so you got a power play coming here for the Lynx. So far, there hasn't been a power play goal. These two goals have been even strength. Trying to clear it out are the Eagles. Up against the boards. Into the slot area. Trying to turn with some speed is Isabella Yankee. Oh, there's going to be a trip and the return. Good call. And now it's going to be even. 4-on-4 for a minute 12. She just was trying to make the play. Got a trip at 3:39. Oh, that's her fourth penalty, and she's out, disqualified. And it's an unsportsman, so they got to put another person in the net. You're only allowed in the bench. You're only allowed 4 penalties. I couldn't remember if it was 4 or 5. So they have to show her she has to show her the door. So she's not even allowed to sit on the bench. So coming to serve it is going to be number 45, Brianna Edgeworth, as Spores has to leave the rink area. Just checking the door. Good job there by the official. I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to find out, but I've loved what he's done. He's done a great job. Okay, so 4-on-4 for a minute 12. The next score will win, whether it's right here in regular or if it's going to go to overtime. 4-on-4. A lot more space with that other player not there. Picked it up, shot. Ooh, good shot. Hard shot there by number 16 and a battle to clear out in front. That was Campbell Spees ripping one towards the net, and a great reaction there by Emma Stilo. Loses an edge. I think she was trying to trap herself. Whoa! Does she have it? Whoa! Right with the toe. Pinned it up against the post there. Man. Can't see it there. I didn't quite get in close enough, but if you got it on your smart TVs, you could see it there. See if I can do a little bit more of the zooming in here, but it makes it a lot more difficult when I'm running everything to do that. And try to see the wide passes and everything out there, but it's nice to see the girls working up close. Spees again, shot, bounced, knocked down, and it's cleared away by the defense again. Good job by the Lynx. Chipped into the neutral zone to clear out the Eagles, who are battling. Oh, a collision between players. It's going to be picked up there by Kira Beversdorf. Beversdorf gets it into the zone. Down to the corner, and 7 seconds left. One of the girls is hurt, trying to get up. She's able to recover. And we're back at full strength for the Eagles. Shot up way over the top of the net, looking for the ricochet, does not come. Picked up there by the Lynx. 6 seconds and 5 of power play time, and that's going to do it here as we're back at full strength. Chipped away there by number 17. That's Lila Reed, who was down on the ice there for a little bit. Back into the slot area. These two teams are flying all over the ice. What a great battle we've got going on here. Tied at 1-1, 152 and counting. Tried to get it back into the zone. Stays in. Oh, he was right there on the line, so I'm not going to argue with him because he was crouched down and right there. So glad I changed over my stuff. So number 39 for Washington County, last name is pronounced Mojica. Okay, well we were told it was Mojica, so Mojica. I'll make sure I make that change. Thank you. Apologize for that. Good work. These two teams, they want that third place trophy. You want to go 2-1 at a state tournament. If you're going to lose, you want to lose to the champion, and you still want to come away with a winning record. Your last time playing for the season, at least WAHA stuff, is you want to make sure you can go out on top. Good job there. Shot towards the net, wide. Again, I think that was off of the pad. A good save. Coming back here, the Eagles cannot believe how much they've been controlling here in this period. All kinds of offensive pressure. Nope. Waved off on the ice? No, it couldn't have been because it was behind the red line. So we're going to have a face-off coming back down here. Unreal, huh? 1-11. So ones look at look at the aces up there. 1-1 with 1:11 left. See if that's a sign or not. 2 o'clock is supposed to be the championship game here, so stick around. Imagine if this is third place, what's that championship game going to be like? Even if you're not, don't have a player out here, just join us. Shot towards the net, went wide. 1 minute left here in the third period. The ice had it offsides. They'll get a whistle. Appreciate everybody who's logged in. Again, if I haven't shared already, I would really love to have you subscribe to my channel, even if you don't want to watch anymore. I'm a little bit short of my 1,000, and once I get there, I can get a couple pennies at least from YouTube for sponsorship stuff. So you got to have 1,000 first to do that. And if you don't want to, that's okay. It doesn't bother me. I'll get there eventually, covering all these different sports. The Lynx had an attack going, and it was stopped well. There's going to be a penalty that's going to be called, and I think it's going to be called. Are you going to take them both? Yep, take them both and put them in the box. I like that call. Go 5-on-5 still, so coincidentals just battling against each other. So I like that as a good call there. That's going to be number 10 for the Eagles. That's going to go on L.A. Chanowski. And it's Mojica. How's that? Number 39. I got it right this time. 32.4 seconds. Still 5-on-5. But you got two players who won't be on the ice because they got to sit for 1:30. Trying to get things all set up. Said it wasn't that straight line, so he tosses out the center. Again, that's a great call as well by the officials. Good job by this pair. I hope we got them for the championship, too, because I think they've done a nice job. Wojciech pushes it out into the corner, and now coming back with it, trying to make a pass, just missing. Oh, blowing a tire, getting back up is number 2, J.C. Smith. Back out. The Eagles got to regroup. They're waiting. They get back on side, and then it goes back in. Nice play there by Kira Beversdorf. Coming up on 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. And we have extra hockey taking place here in Beaver Dam here at the Family Center Ice Arena. They're going to get 3 minutes to rest up, and then we're going to have some overtime. So while we're doing that, let me get caught up on the chat. So again, thank you very much for that. Got the pronunciation correct now, Yankee. For 5 of the girls, it's their last year, and they can't play with the Lynx next year. I got you. I don't know who Edutech is, but you're right. They're having a blast. I'm glad they are. Kate the Great says, go big sister. Izzy, number 1, Izzy Wojciech. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. Amazing. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the broadcast, because this is why I do this for you folks out there that can't get here, or you've got other communication or other commitments that you can't do. So, and thank you for letting me know that, Jason, that everything was still working. Got the pronunciation right? Nice goal. You're right there, 5 cuffs. Great job there for Wisconsin Valley Union. So they're going to go to the overtime criteria. One of the officials has asked to come over and talk to the coach. The coach wants to talk to him and just see. I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a rest here if you're okay with that, and go ahead and fill up that chat, because now's the time you should be cheering for those kiddos so they come back in, so you can tell them that you're here with them on overtime. You're listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's live stream. Take about a minute break, and we'll come right back in. Minute 30, let's make it, and we'll come back in for the face-off here in overtime. All right, let's set the stage here. 40 seconds coming up here before overtime starts. And what you do not like, so a goalie dad, and actually I'm going to tell you for all of the players out here, overtime, one team wins and one loses outright, and that's what kind of stinks about it. You see in a regular game, your time runs out, you're behind, you lose. That's just the way it goes. Here, the typical person who gets blamed for the loss, and even though, again, I'm not saying that they're going to, but it's the goalies. They're the ones feeling the most pressure. Plus, you've got the long change taking place here, so the goalies are on their opposite sides, so they're changing on the benches. They've got the long change. So when you get sucked down low in your defensive zone, it's absolutely stinks. It should be 5 minutes, isn't it? Might be 5, I think, for the overtime, if I remember correctly. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, it's 8 minutes. I thought it was 5. So we've got 8 minutes of overtime. And I cannot remember if WAHA has them go to 3-on-3 or not. I'm pretty sure they do not do a shootout. They force the teams to keep playing, if I remember. No change in getting the ice redone. So again, I zoomed in quite a bit here. I'm trying to get a good picture of these players skating hard with it now. It's 4 people coming in, and they all come in the zone at the same time. And a great back check there by number 17, Lila Reed. Shot towards the net and getting on top of it and covering, as there was girls right there. Number 16, Campbell Spees, all over it. But rising up to the occasion, Emma Stilo gets the whistle. Oops, and now there's a penalty. Short-handed coming here. Oh, no. Number Smith. J.C. Smith for the Lynx. Number 2 takes the penalty in overtime. I didn't see what the call is, so I'm going to have to wait till it comes from Wade Bates, who's doing the announcing here. See what happens. Minute 30 on the power play here for the Eagles. high stick was called on Smith. That'll be an icing, as that's going to go all the way down to the end of the ice unless you really get it close to the boards where everybody has put their snow as they've been coming to the bench hard. And then sometimes it'll slow it down there, but here, a high stick. 7:15 left here in overtime. Power play for the Eagles, the Wisconsin Valley Union Eagles here. With a chance, shot towards the net, tipped away, wow. Her own player maybe almost beat her. Glad it went to the wide side. That's going to chip into the neutral zone, force the Eagles to come back and reset, giving a chance for the Lynx to put some pressure on the puck, which they did a nice job. Picked up there, shot towards the net, wide, was number 17, Isabella Yankee. Battling still in the corner. These are the shots that I have a hard time with because I can't see my lens. I'm basing it on what my computer screen is showing me, and sometimes it lags just a little bit. I wanted to see if I could zoom in a little bit more and keep it. Oh, good defensive play there. Wow. Now picked up. All five are at the line. Shot wide of the net, as that was Autumn Brish. Gets underneath the stick, forcing the ladies to go back and tag up. Down to 8 seconds on the power play. They've had a couple of good attacks, but a good job by the Lady Lynx battling for the Washington County ice. And it's killed off. They're back to full strength. Trying to get to her bench. She does, allows the change to take place. This is what we were talking about before, that long change here. It's too difficult to get to the bench. Picked up there, held in nicely by Campbell. Dropped down into the neutral zone, forcing the ladies to come back up and tag. They do. Swung over to number 17, reaching out there to get the stick is Crosdale. Just some coincidental meeting, trying to get to the puck at the same time. So even though there's no check, you can't tell me that these girls don't play physical. They do. They get in there and battle. They're trying to get that out, and they do. And trying to get there. And now hustling after her is number 77, Dana Jacobson, but she's beat out with good hustle play. Are they going to call too many? Whistle, it is. Too many. Nope, maybe not. Maybe it's coincidentals. I don't know what the coincidentals are. So that's number 9. That might be her. 1, 2, 3. That's her fourth. That's her fourth. She's done. I got her down for 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe not. Might be her fourth. We'll have to see here. I think that's what they're looking at. Because it's coincidentals. And 22 for the Eagles. Looks like it's going to be the unsportsmanlike, so both coaches are asking what's the call. Still skating 5-on-5 since it's coincidentals. I wasn't sure what they were. Actually thought that Tasha Tyler might have 4 penalties. So they're double checking here. I thought it was 4. Could be that. Might have been, nope, I think 90 had a couple. That's what it ended up being. Lily Spores. I think this is only her 3rd time, so I did lose track there a little bit. So we're back, 5-on-5, live action. Mojica was in at center after getting out and serving the 10-minute time. Couldn't hear too much of the fans were talking there, so I couldn't tell what the penalties were. First overtime. Mojica fires into the glove, knocked down. Trying to get back at it and getting on top of it again and getting the whistle. Smart play there for Izzy Wojcik to allow her team to change. You get that whenever you can. Again, this is that long change. You can see how far the girls have to skate in for the Eagles. That's what happens. You get stuck down in this zone, and usually the mistake comes from being tired out there and being on the ice so long. And so you don't want to be playing with domination on your defensive zone at all. Jacobson wins it, then gets tied up a little bit, squirts into the neutral zone, taken away. Going all the way back, banging it off of the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. They do. Stays there for Fortney. Back on her stick, chops it in and gets it into the zone. Good play there. Comes back into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up, chipped in there by number 17, Leela Reed. Can't see the numbers as well coming back, the Eagles. Here it is. Ooh, losing an edge. Number 16 is Campbell Spees. Battling in at the slot. Trying to hold it in. Nice job pitchforking it back. Down in the zone. That's going to be picked up by Kira Beversdorf. Beversdorf has it on her stick. Looking for some room. Long pass knocked down there by number 17 again. That's Reed turning and coming back the other direction. She's got a little bit of room to work. Gets around the defense, shoots it towards the net, and right there is Izzy Wojciech. Again, I'm feeling for the goalie parents out there. Moms, dads, grandma, grandpas, I got it. I mean, it's gut-wrenching. Have it be when you're playing it's in your second overtime and you're skating some 3-on-3 in a junior conference championship. Can't tell you. I mean, there's been some stuff at the high school level too. Yes, going into overtime to win an outright conference championship at Little Waupun, taking on the big guns of Neenah and Hortonville. Shot knocked down. Back out front. Back turn off the toe. Wojciech stretching out and getting a piece of it. Back towards the net, keeping it down low. Crossdale back out to the slot. And again off of the pad by Mojica. Good job there, and that's going to get out, and that's going to allow the Eagles to change if they wish. They don't. They decide to stay on. Held into the zone. Wide. Dumped into the corner by the Eagles. Turning it up, 2:42. Back in there, stopped again by herself. Shot, knocked down in front with the chest, and then she gets on top of it. And a great play there. Number 7 for the Eagles, Katie Winder, puts it towards the goalie. Hit her in the shoulder, but she was able to get down on top of it. Emma Stilo. Steel nerves is what we're seeing here. 2:35. Absolutely amazing what we're seeing out of these teams. Trying to battle. Back come the Lynx. Skating with some speed. Getting around is Jacobson. Tried to play it nice there by Spees. Does a great job with the stick to get it out. Popped up into the air. Numbers. Odd man rush. If they can get there in time, they can. And a good play there by the Lynx. It's still there, but it's occupied. A good job. These teams are doing a great job here battling in overtime. 1-1. Cross ice, that'll bank off. I don't think that's going to ice, though. I think there's too much snow. Jacobson gives chase. Good escape move there by Speed, slamming on the brakes and reversing direction. Holding it in is Tyler Reed. Number 9, Tasha Tyler. My fault, that was Tyler. 1:40. So they're going to try and get a change here in a forward. One of them. Shot into the glove and a save by Wojciech. Wow. Just super impressed by these two goalies. Man. I don't even have a player in the game here, and I'm on edge. It is unbelievable how much these two teams have battled. You couldn't pick a winner here. I mean, it's going to come right down. Good job again getting the whistle, getting on top of it. This Wojciech. 129. The Lynx have put 35 shots on net. Sneaks away from the captain Crosdale. She's going to go down low. Quarterback tried to get it out in front. They bring it right back to her. Back into the slot and picked up there, turning. Slamming on the brakes was Mojica. Knocked down. Mojica has a chance on her side. And a good glove save between the legs was the puck. And a great save. Wow. I cannot believe it. Izzy Wojciech. What an incredible save. 110. And counting. Here in the first overtime. Pinned up. Puck is there. Trying to bank it off of the glass to get it out. Nice job there. Held by Cap. And Spies gets back into the play. Keeps it into the neutral zone. Picked up there. Couldn't see who that is. I think that's number 44, Amelia Riley, but I'm not 100% sure. She falls back into a defensive position, battling in the corner, trying to get the puck out. We're down below a minute. 35 seconds in the first overtime. Going to go down low. No icing. It's not going to happen, not with the way the surface of the ice is. Pick it up, banked off of the wall, held in there by the Eagles. For 23 seconds remaining, the Eagles get it into the center. Trying to get it out of the zone. Are the Lynx? They do. Cross-ice pass just off of her stick. Oh, I can't believe that's waved off. It is. Come back to the neutral zone. 1 second, and that's going to do it for the first overtime. We're going to go to a second. Teams will chase that. Trade ends here at 3 minutes. The officials are looking at each other like, oh my gosh. Wow. Good hockey game going here for this third place game. I hope the championship game lives up to this as well. Let's see where we're at here on the chat. Ben McKenzie, great job. It's all right. Great. Let's go, Lynx. Thank you again for the accolades. I do really appreciate it. Fly, Eagles, fly in overtime. Yeah, so we're going to keep going. Down to, I probably can't pick up because I missed the saves in the third period. That was on me. That's bad. So let's see where I got. I'll do my best to see if I can pick it up. So Stilo ended up giving up that goal in that third period. So in overtime right now, she's got 28 of 29 saves. 35 of 36 for Izzy Wojciech. I'm going to step away here real quick, get a splash of some water, and we'll be back here with some live action coming up in about a minute, and 35 will come back on. So Linda, great job. You were right on. Excellent competition. Gold Lynx, and I like that Dale from Fly Eagles Fly. Beautiful. That's what these girls want to go back and see. So you got something to put in there and say to your player. If you were sitting out here right now, what would you say? We'll be back. All right, here we go. Overtime number 2. So you think overtime number 1 is nerve-wracking. Number 2 is the worst. Unless you go to number 3, then number 2 isn't as bad. But man, oh man, these girls have fought. Okay. So you're talking about 15-minute periods. So they've already been out here for 45. Add 8 to that. So they've already been out here for 53 minutes. Now you're going to put another 8 on. And that means they're going to be out here skating for over an hour. I'm good, thank you. Coming back at the blue line. This time they've got the short change, so we'll see if that makes a difference or not. They couldn't get back onside, they tried. But this is where you start to feel the burn, no matter how hard you've been working at practice. This is a lot different here in a competition. Second overtime. Here at Beaver Dam, I hope you're enjoying this. At 14U B level, okay, so this is B level. I don't get that. That's just because of the size of the associations, but definitely. I think you're going to see the officials keep whistles in their pockets a little bit more. I mean, they're going to call what is absolutely obvious. Here comes that half-wall breakout. She had it. Gets it off of the wall this time and see if she can get in with speed. She does turn it in. Nice job there by number 17, Isabella Yankee. Battling. Off of the skate, comes into the neutral zone again, so the girls got to get back onside and tag up. They do, and then turning and burning right away. Going hard, and a great stick poke check. Hits the back of the skates. This is when people are tired. It's harder to try and execute exactly as you did in that first 2 periods where you were hitting everything. Back, held in, now pulled out. Good stick check there by Mahika. Picked up there by Lila Reed. At the line, held in there, and it's going to be an offsides call. Good job there, partnering and sharing. Making the read at the blue line. Picked up one. Good job getting it over. That's number 17, Isabella Yankee. Shot towards it. Off the glove. Oh! Bobbled a couple of times and couldn't quite get there. That might have been a good shot in there. I think that was Molly Fox trying to get there in time, but she couldn't. This time they're both together. Looking for the puck. Yankee has it. Comes out of the zone, forcing her team to get back up and tag. Team benches are yelling at each other. They're getting there's not much left in the legs anymore. What you would normally have for speed and power is disappearing a little bit. Jacobson trying to get there, and you're doing everything you can to try and get there so you're not the one that gives up that goal on the defensive side. Held in there by Katie Winder. Behind the net. Pushing and trying to get it out, just rubbing each other, comes up against the wall. Held in there again by number 16, I believe that's Campbell Spees. I can't quite see the back of the jersey, but I think that's who it is on the side. Back to the center, cleared away by the defense. Whoa. Almost didn't get it, but Stilo is right there battling hard. Coming right back into the slot. On the backside has it, keeps the pads closed. The puck is loose on behind the net. Held in there again by Spees. Turns the corner. Backside had it, looking for it. Shot knocked down off of the hand of Tyler. She caught it with a fingertip. There's a penalty. I didn't see the penalty coming, but here it is. Let's see who's got it. It's got to be on the Lynx. Officials are talking to each other, and so it's number 20 who's coming in here for the Ice Lynx. It's going to be Ashlyn Fortney. See if I can pick up from Wade what the penalty was. Power play once again for the Eagles in overtime. They had one in the first overtime. Not sure what the conversation is with Coach Graves over there. Here we go. Taken away. Lynx looking for a shorty. Again, I didn't hear quite. It's not quite as loud as I'd like it to be. Picked up there. Tried to get it down low. Wrapping it around, picking it up. Brings it all the way out. Oh, thank you. Coming down. Gets it into the neutral zone, but right there is Reed. She takes some head contact. Both of them have hit heads, maybe. Let's see what happens. Both the ladies are down. Coach is coming out. And now I hate to say this, but you've got head contact of any kind. You want to make sure that these girls are okay before they come back out here on the ice. Yes, I know they're battling for that third place, but there's nothing worth injuring yourself over with a potential concussion to come back out there. So I know that's a big WAHA thing as well. Here we go. 4:25 and counting in second overtime. Comes out a good job there. Quickly offsides. That's right. It just came squirting in. Good call by the official. I have really been impressed with what the officials have done tonight. I mean, this afternoon, they've done an amazing job. If you're waiting for the championship game, stick with us and you come back when we get there, because we're in a third place battle here in the second overtime. These two teams. Oop, there should be a trip. That's going to be called, and it should be. And now we're at a 5-on-3. Number 44 with a trip. I forgot that we were even on a power play because it done so well. So Amelia Riley's going to have a seat. And now the Eagles 5-on-3 for 28 seconds. Backside. Good save there by Stilo. Still fighting, and the puck does not go in the back of the net. Great job. Unreal battling by Stilo. Wow. I cannot tell you. I'm sorry I missed that. I got to increase my time. Tripping for Riley was the call. Whoops, let me get us back there. Back to live action. Trying to create some room. Going by herself is Mahika. Turns, shot, and a good glove save. Reaching across her body. Reaching out with that big trapper and getting the save. It's Izzy Wojcik. Unreal. 1-1 in regulation. 1-1 after one overtime. In the second overtime, 3:44. I'm just saying it right now. These girls, they both deserve the third place trophy. Shot, save, gets the whistle. Good job there again by Wojcik, watching the puck the whole way. You do not, again, I'm feeling for you because this is, you can't win no matter what. Shot wide of the net, goes into the corner as number 17, Lila Reed, pulled the trigger. Still on the power play are the Eagles. Good pass right on the stick to number Ellie Chanowski. She puts it towards this net with a slow roller, and a good job there by Stilo just to steer it away. Trying to get it out of the zone with a short-handed opportunity. They didn't. Sorry about that with the camera. Shot, knocked down, still behind the net. Pulling it out. Coming with it is Lila Reed. She's got room herself. She's following. Numbers, 2-on-1 opportunity here. Slams on the brakes. Oh, it just missed it. Oh, my gosh. Wide open, and she couldn't get the stick. And the goalie is down, and missing a glove is the player, so they're giving the whistle. She's going to go pick up her glove. Good job there by the officials once the puck was safe. Unreal. Puck just sliding across the crease. They had the 2-on-1, and they just could not execute it. Just out of reach. Absolutely amazing. Still 15 seconds. That was shorthanded on the attack. 15 seconds before we're back to full strength. Picked up, down low, goes to the Eagles. That's going to be Campbell Spees with it. Slade changes directions, goes back to the other half wall. Lila Cuff has some room, has a chance. Back to full strength, gets it into the slot, ran wide, and now we're going to have a penalty that's going to come on Tyler, and I think that might be now. I have 1 and 2. This is where you start running into that. 1 and 2 only, and 3. I got 3 penalties on her. That's number 4. I believe that's number 4 on Natasha Tyler. I don't understand why the parent has had to rush out there. She was taken down. She'll get back up. The coach is taking care of it. So why are you? Well, if she's that hurt that bad, then Dad had to come out. They should throw her off the bench. I'm sorry. Parents don't have a spot out on the ice. I know that sounds harsh. Sorry about that, but they don't. Especially we're at the 14U level. He technically cannot be on the bench if he's not a coach. So they should toss him as well. So he got a coaching card? Oh, so now he's going, okay. I'm sorry, yeah. Just want the players to play, let them play. Sounds insensitive of me. I know that. I get you. You can go put all that stuff in the chat. I know, but rules are rules. I do believe that that's number 9's 4th penalty, so I think she's out of the game. We'll have to see. And it is. She's going to have to leave the ice, battling through 4 periods. And at least, 2:26 here, and that's going to do it for another one of their players. So 2 Washington County Ice Lynx players have gone. Roughing is the call on Tyler. And that's still going to be her 4th penalty. Both of these coaches have used, I can't remember actually, maybe Washington County didn't use their timeout. I thought one of them did, but I can't remember right now. So turning it. Power play again for the Eagles. They've had 4 chances, I believe, in overtime. And unable to execute. Picked up there. Mahika fires it, dropped in front, and getting on top of it is going to be Izzy Wojcik. Amazing game going on here. I believe that this is at least the 3rd time with overtime here. I have to just double check here, too. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd time that the Eagles have been on power play. .111 left on the clock. Picked up, coming up against the half wall, moving it in. Skating hard with it is number 17, Isabella Yankee. Turns to the inside, tries to split the defense, has it poke checked off her stick. Back down below. 1:45 left here in overtime. Loses the stick, and now she gets taken down. And that's going to be a penalty. This is a lot of this you're seeing, folks, is because they're tired. You've gone for an extra period plus. So you get a stick in the way. There was not much. She's right. What is I supposed to do? Isabel Yankee, she's going to get the penalty. Getting up is number 70, Jillian Crossdale. And now we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. And there still is enough time in this period to get the goal here in second overtime. So a trick goes to Yankee, 4-on-4 ice. Comes back into the neutral zone. That will not make it down. Maybe in the first period or after Azam, but it will not. With the ice chewed up as much as it is. I shouldn't say chewed up. I mean, there's a lot of snow out there, right? Getting into the slot. Mahika grabs it, turns, and tries to get past, but a good job there matching her speed. Gets dumped low. Trying to see who that was. Was that number 10? Ellie Chanowski. Tip towards the net, off of the stick, put into the corner. Mahika grabs it, brings it out to Smith. Smith shoots it through some legs and just missed a little bit wide. My apologies again for the camera not being there. Comes back out. Getting on top of it and getting the whistle. And now we have a power play here opportunity for the Lynx from Washington County. Power play trying to get something rolling here. Crossdale wins it, tries to put it towards the goal and taken away. Good job of eating up some time. Got to be careful, try not to get that penalty. And going with it is number 22, Molly Fox. Turns around, gets it, a cross ice pass, gets it up here, bangs off of the boards to Fortney. Fortney tries to get it out in the neutral zone, does, and here comes Spees, making a couple of moves. Gets around the corner, shot just wide. Nobody there to get the tip since they're shorthanded. You got to be careful here. Spees has it, shot off of the pad again towards the corner. Picked up, battling hard. These two teams, nobody deserves to lose this one. Back to full strength for both teams with 5 seconds remaining in the overtime. Stepping up and holding it in. And that's going to do it, and we'll go to another overtime. 3 minutes, and we'll go to the third. Really? Oh, I didn't know WAHA did a shootout. I thought they removed it. I thought WAHA doesn't do shootouts. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Wow. This stinks. Poor goalies who've worked their tails off are going to get burned here because they do go to a shootout. I thought that's why WAHA removed that rule. But I guess not, so we'll be here. We'll watch the shootout. Neither one of these goalies deserve to get this loss after 3 minutes here. They're resting up. They're going to get their players all set. Let me check the chat here real quick and let's see what's going on. Linda, praises to the Lynx. Yeah, go Emma. She's been solid. And again, I hate this as a goalie dad, but even as just a goalie, a hockey fan, the fact that we are actually going to go to a shootout. Yeah, I gotcha, Jennifer. That's fine. Again, that might be the case, but the head coach was already out there and had it taken care of, so that's my concern here that you're having 8th grader or freshman parents who are going out there because he didn't have anything with him that he was carrying, so I gotcha. You can put it all in there as you wish, but the coach already was out there and had it taken care of, and it's her player, so. Going to go to a shootout. So we got 36 and 42 on the total saves. So let's see here, 41 out of 42 saves for Izzy Wojcik. Just amazing. 7 saves in that overtime for Emma Stilo. So 36, and it's 35, and we're going to go to an alternating shootout. And I just feel for these goalies, and I feel for these teams. This is just, I don't think that, I thought WAHA got rid of this just specifically because of this. So as soon as first one to 3 goals, or the first one their team is playing with the first 5 shots. So we'll wait to see here. They're flipping the quarter to see who's going to go first. The captains, I'm assuming, are out there. Falls on the ice. And we'll see. These 2 ladies have battled in net, and it is a big, big challenge right here. So it looks like the Lynx are going to go first. And we'll see if we can follow along here and zoom in a little bit. So stepping up first, trying to pick up the numbers. As we get the shooters, I'm assuming that they have them written down there, so they've got to write them down to make sure that they know. I'm thinking that that's number 77, Dana Jacobson, maybe. It could be number 17, Lila Reed, so we'll see once she crosses if whether it's 17 or 77. And here we go. Walking in, taking it. She waited a little too long. Good save. Number 17, Lila Reed, misses. That's not again, you take it any lower than those hash marks, you're giving the goalie the advantage. And most people don't understand that, but goalies, again, going through 20 years of being a goalie dad and the clinics and camps all over the United States with those invites and stuff. So it's the hash marks that is the toughest one for a goalie to stop because they don't know whether they can get down low or protect upper side. Here we go. Number 16, Campbell Spees, pulls the trigger, drills it right into her. She did a better job of pulling it there, just couldn't get it executed. Plus, solid defense there by Stilo. Coming back the other way. Coming back, here we go. Second shooter for the Lynx. Looks like Mahika loses it, and a great job there by Izzy Wojcik to stuff the second attack. Coming back here now, the second shooter. Number 31, Bryn Bannock. Coming out. Here it goes. Walking it in, walking it in. Gets below. Should be a save. Easy save. Again for Emma Stilo. Coming back now once again the other direction. So these goalies have fought so hard. Here comes the next shooter. Trying to pick it up. That's Jacobson. Shot. Oh, just off of the body. She pulled it where you're supposed to. Right there at the hash marks, but she didn't get it there. I was wrong. So that must have been number 15 maybe. Or Yankee. No, I'm pretty sure it looked like a 6. Maybe it was a 5. That might have been Autumn Brish. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell who the first shooter was. This time it is Campbell Spees getting her to move a little bit. Shot, knocked right into the body and gets the save. Those are the ones that are these. So at the hash marks, you go shoot 5-hole, you'll beat it. I shouldn't say that out there, but there it is most of the time. Coming now for the Lynx. I believe this is shooter number 4. Skating with it. Jillian Crustdale. Shot over the top. That was a good shot there, but again, just over the top of the crossbar. She had an opening. She saw it. So that one's going to be a miss. Coming back the other way. I think that's number 10, Ellie Chanowski. Skating with it, comes to the line, looks to see what she has, gets down low, pad save, easy save again, coming down right on top of the goalie, Emma Stilo. And I shouldn't say that. Easy is very, very relative here. So this is the 5th one. The 5th shooter for the Lynx. Trying to pick up the numbers. Lily Sura or Lily Spores. Guam's walking in, shot right through the 5-hole, exactly as you draw it up. She hit it at the hash marks and gets the goal to make it 1-0. Right there at the hash, shoot the 5-hole. Cannot stop as it is goalie. You go down, you leave the top open. Good job there. Comes up now to Isabel Yankee to tie it up. If Emma Stilo can stop it, and again, that is so unfair to Izzy Wojcik. She played such an incredible game. Certainly would hate to lose it here, but you got to get a winner for third place coming in. Shot in the corner. Again, exactly as you draw it up at the hash mark, pull the trigger. Over the glove is the shot by Yankee and scores, and we are tied still at 2-2. I think it's sudden death now, right? One of each. One of each, and if they score, it's over. Great job by both of these goalies again, and those the two shooters there that just scored those goals back and forth. I think it's 1-1 until they get a winner. So you got to give each one. I'm pretty sure it's 1-1. We'll see. I didn't even think there was a shootout at all, so I was wrong on that. I thought you got to come up with a winner. We'll have to see what's going on here. Amazing, amazing. I'm glad I got that instant replay working here. So they're talking about having a conversation. I don't think they can have a tie for third place. Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. See what the call is here. I'm hoping it does end in a tie because these two goalies have battled hard. So we'll see what they're going to call. Yeah, we'll see what the officials end up coming up with it. We'll see. I don't know if you have to have a winner. I guess they're waiting to see here. Finishing up with the rest of the rules for the tournament. Got Crystal Bates down there, who's the tournament director for this. We'll see what they're going to do. Both of these teams deserve it, so I really hope it ends in a tie because you don't want to be the goalie or the player who missed it and didn't get it. So we'll see what happens. I don't recall ever going this deep into a game. Oh. Yeah, so I used to have a phone number, too, to call. I can't think of his name right now. Donnie Mulder, I believe, is who we used to have to give a call to, and he would tell us because he had the national stuff going on. So we're going to wait to make a phone call to find out. So after 2 overtimes, what's the procedure? These two goalies should get off of their feet for a little bit here. Rest up on the legs. So they are going to continue to go. I was thinking it might be 1-1. So let's see what happens here. Coming back with it. Here comes number 17 again. Shot, there it is. Again, the goalie is stuck in no man's land when you shoot from the hash marks. And this time, Reed scores. They have to match it. If they don't match it here, and this is going to be Isabel Yankee again. So I thought that they had to go through the entire roster before you could let shooters come back out, but maybe not. Have to see what happens here. Skating with it is Yankee. Going in on the attack. Shot into the body, and that's going to do it as Stilo is going to get the stop. And again, this is just unfair to these players. I'm sorry. It is just unfair. It is not right. that these goalies end up having to give it up. Teammates, so Yankee feels terrible. She missed it. Your goalie feels terrible because they gave up a goal. And I get it. It's a tournament. Somebody's got to be a winner. Somebody's got to be a loser. And just like I was talking about, a parent shouldn't be out on the ice at 14. It has to happen. And it's heartbreaking. It is. For these two teams, I feel over here. That's unreal. And the Lynx do a great job to pull it out and get the win here in sudden death overtime. Number 3, shootout. 1-1 it went. So going to get them their hardware. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to turn myself off, though. And, again, I feel for you ladies in net. And I feel for you, number 17, Isabel Yankee. Congratulations again to both of these teams. It was an incredible, incredible battle. And these two teams skated to a 2-1 victory. Watch this. We're going to make sure we stay here right here with the medal ceremony because they both deserve it. And congratulations again to the Ice for getting that victory. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. This is Jeff Sauer here from Jeff's live stream. We're coming up with a championship game yet. I don't know how we can match this. That was an incredible, incredible game. And again, congratulations to the Ice with the win. Take care, God bless, and I hope to see you at the rink.